The Infamous Boy Bulelani and the Unobtainable Gadget, written by author and artist Bulelani Ruwela, the owner and CEO of 4BG Comics Network, a registered animation and graphics company. In a way that is unlike any other, a young boy trapped in time. Forever young, as he struggles with an abusive alcoholic mother, the recent tragic loss of a father, the infamous boy Bulelani never really had an easy origin story. Abused, abandoned, isolated and alone would be the best way to describe the personality of the infamous boy Bulelani, nicknamed Lonnie Boy. The first act takes us to a traumatized young boy who runs away. He would go on a great quest discovering a device that can control space and time. This would be his motivation. He is forced to evolve quicker than the situation he encounters as he battles against the mental and physical states of his own insecurities haunting him. In the second act, Bulelani is trapped in another universe. He eventually finds his way home, just in time to stop the villain from destroying the city of Johannesburg. The third act gives us the hero's perspective. The young boy's first lesson was to conquer self and then eventually unlock an endless amount of possibilities. From fighting villains in future realities, to traversing the very essence of space and time. He unravels an alternate self from an opposite universe. The concept of this comic book story turned film story is that it reflects on the latest theory in particle physics. That touches the idea of a mirror universe opposite the border of our own universe. The antagonist Lonnie Boo, a dark entity, the alternate version of the infamous boy Bulelani, menacingly enters through a mirror as a pure reflection of malice, spreading disaster and fear on the young hero's world, is something I would be excited to see in the cinemas, but for now the film needs every bit of support it can get. Please follow us on our journey to fund this magnificent film project. Please follow us on slated.com at the infamous boy Bulelani and the unobtainable gadget. Follow us on social media at 4BG Comics Network Pty Ltd. The story takes place in the city of Johannesburg, famously known as Jozi. The villain forces the young boy Lonnie to quickly adapt and overcome his deepest fears and insecurity. The villain play a last-minute mind trick, in which in this case would be a far greater test of strength as he remains victorious. This is a really fun and interesting film concept to explore, as most science fiction stories like these don't really get enough attention because of major industry players consistently competing to be best in the film industry. Underestimating a unique story element that can be easily adapted to any time or period hence can be a huge loss of opportunity. It's time travel after all. The way Bulelani Ruwela tells the story of the infamous boy Bulelani and the forbidden gadget, and yet slowly brewing in the corner, is an era of new science fiction films emerging from Africa. Brace yourself world, the infamous boy Bulelani is on the way. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, have a good one.
Productions.